On a Balboa BP7 pack, to confirm that your components are plugged into the right place and also that the correct voltage is chosen for your components. Make sure that you refer to the wiring diagram on the back side here. So we want to make sure that each pump and each component is plugged into its allocated spot on the PC board. And also we want to confirm that you selected the right voltage. Even if your spa is hooked up as a 240 volt spa, it's possible that the pumps, the circulation pump, ozone, any of the components really could be 120 volt components. So first thing we need to look at is where everything is plugged in. So if we look at pump number 1, ozone, circ pump, and aux right here on the board. So let's start with the J9. J9 is right in here. Right there it is. So that's pump number 1 right there. J9, J21, circulation pump, J32, ozone, J14 would be pump number 3 or blower, J33 is going to be AV, and then we look at the splitter board here, which is pump number 2, but it also could be pump 2 and 4 if you have this optional splitter right here. So to confirm the voltage, we're going to look at where each white wire is connected on the board. So right now, if we look at bank 2 and we look at the board, we have all the components going to bank 2. And what that means is that we have them as 240 volts right now. So as you can see down here, circ pump and ozone can be 120 volts if J20 is connected to group 4. So again, if we look at the circulation pump at J32 and J21. So we got J21 for circ pump, J32 for ozone. The ozone and circulation pump would need to be the same voltage. So we're going to take J20, we're going to trace that. Right now that is going to bank 2, and then we can move that up to bank 4, which is for 120 volt. So any of these components here, if you have a 120 volt jet pump, which here is J9, if we look at the J46 here, we can connect that again to bank number 4. So again, if we look here, it's going to tell us the location, the group it's in now. So we could, for pump 1, J46 could go to group 4 if we're changing it to 120. So these components here, you want to make sure that you check your components. So the pump labels, the information on the component itself is going to tell you whether or not it's a 120 or a 240 volt. So make sure that you check that and make the necessary changes, for this board to be correctly configured for the correct voltage.